he realized that, or his teammates, or Coach Sharman realized it. Okay, here he comes now across the middle with his hook. He gets fouled right here.
Rich Kelly committing the foul. That'll be against the Jazz, their 4th team foul. That is his 2nd. The Blazers only have 1 team foul. So on the next foul, the Jazz will be in foul trouble, and the Blazers will go for the penalty situation. Very big factor in the strategy of basketball, guys.
And these are big points he's getting here. They're very excellent from the free throw line.
Bill Walton at the foul line. The big guy has done it all. Tremendous effort against the Philadelphia 76ers in the World Series of pro basketball. Kelly almost gets it, loses it. Gross tries twice on the tip and misses it. Robinson's pass intercepted by Twardzik. Stolen back by Maravich. Maravich 1-on-5. He's still going to go for it. Tries to get it inside. James has it off his fingers on a bound.
Well, I think Pete's a little overpassing. He's got to look to the hoop more. He's got to become the floor leader out there now. Truck's being forced way out on the floor. He's shot nothing in but jumpers.
Now the battle between Rich Kelly and Walton underneath as they begin to muscle. Twardzik goes underneath, finds the open man. Walton again.
I tell you, he just keeps coming and keeps coming. Eventually, he has to wear you down.
They're standing here in Portland, Oregon. A timeout has been called. 3:43 left to go in the first quarter. The Portland Trail Blazers 24, the New Orleans Jazz 16. Next Saturday and Sunday on this CBS station, you'll have an opportunity to watch the coverage of the PGA Tour. We'll be teeing it off on the 78th start, the $200,000 Phoenix Open. We'll be watching Tom Watson and Lanny Watkins and Johnny Miller and Dave Stockton, J.C. Snead, and the colorful Lee Trevino will be on hand. Coverage starts Saturday, 2:30 in the afternoon, concludes on Sunday, beginning at noon, live right here on CBS. In the dark uniforms, the New Orleans Jazz. Gail Goodrich brings it up. It's 24-16. The Blazers lead. Portland is in the white uniforms. You're looking now at Johnny Davis, who had just come off the bench, guarding Gail Goodrich. That's Truck Robinson against Walton on a switch, and Kelly has it inside on the mismatch against Lucas, but blows it. And you see the rebound hauled down by Walton.
He goes after that defensive board.
Lionel Hollins.
You can question his judgment at times, but you cannot question his heart. He can shoot it.
No doubt about it. Hitting 42.5% on the year. He's averaged 14.5 points, and it's the Blazers up by 10. Their largest lead. The Blazers' backcourt men really trigger at times the scrambling type of game that Portland needs to get them back when they're behind. That's a charge.
They've got their hands and everything, you know, and they depend on the big man like it was when... Okay, here we come down. Hollins is giving the ball up to Walton, goes through and charges into Kelly that's just standing there waiting on a play.
Good call. As you can see, he had the defensive position. That left foot did get down in time. Here's Slick Watts in, formerly of Seattle. Has a great attitude. Was traded. You might think he's unhappy. He was a #1 sports figure in Seattle, Washington. They traded him. Watts is now number 14. That'll be only permanently. He used to have number 13. Very quick, good penetrator. Slick Watts trying to find room. They got to make something happen. Their offense has been stuttering. That's Truck Robinson.
Boy, I tell you, he can shoot that ball. He's moving around, shooting a jumper good, and Slick come in and got him assist right away.
An 8-point lead now. It is 26-18, and Hollins is cracked on the arm as he goes for the shot on the right side. Watts came over from Seattle for a #1 draft choice in 1981.
Okay, here he comes now. Hollins moving the ball down. He's going to go up for the jumper. He delays when he goes up in the air right here. Slick comes by, he double pumps, and he gets a foul.
Great opportunity, great example of drawing the foul.
Great body control.
Lionel Hollins does not say much. Very quiet young man. Doesn't say much, does it all. 7th in steals in the NBA last year.
And gets the job done.
Oh, he had 47 steals in the playoffs. That was tops in the NBA last year. It is now 28-18. The lead is 10 for Portland again. 2:20 to go. We have 5 team fouls on the Jazz and only one against the Blazers. Larry Steele in the ball game. Larry's got a very bad foot. Visiting with him in the trainer's room. Well, Gus and I both talking to him. He's got a ligament problem. And I didn't think he'd play. Larry Steele, formerly of Kentucky, playing in the game. That's Bill Walton.
Scrapper, though.
Look at him scrap for that, and he fouled to do it on the play. Got Aaron James from behind.
James had the inside position on him that time.
So that is only the second team foul. 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go. First quarter, 28-18. With the ball, the New Orleans Jazz, they are trailing the team in white Portland.
I think they brought Watts in for some penetration. They have nothing going to the hoop whatsoever.
Also in the game, they have the big guy in the middle, Joe Merriweather. That's Slick's first two. Johnny Davis was on the back line, brought in, as we told you a moment ago, teaming now with Lionel Hollins. Lucas over to Walton. I think Bill stepped on the end line.
Yeah,
yes,
he did that time. Too far up underneath.
Gus, you led the league one year in broken backboard.
That was a long time ago.
I remember they actually had to pass a rule against you, didn't they?
Yes, they did, that you had to have an extra backboard in the gym at all times.
Ah, those were the great days. 1:30 to go, first quarter, an 8-point lead for Portland. That's Gail Goodrich against the big guy, which means there's a mismatch underneath. Merriweather is guarded underneath by Hollins, and they don't get it to him.
Got it.
Robinson, 3 seconds to go. Did they get it off in time? No, 3-second violation.
That's what I'm saying. They just keep that pressure down on them, and there's nothing they can do. They're forcing turnovers. They're not looking for the shot anymore. It seems they're just passing time away.
1:17 to go, first quarter. The Blazers with the ball in the lead by 8. That is Hollins against Watts. Larry Steele up against Aaron James underneath. That's Robinson trying to muscle the big guy, Lucas, who backs in. Slick helps him out, and he misses in tight of the rebound. Tap back, but stolen away by Hollins. Lucas tries to dunk it and misses it. Lucas is all right, just his dignity is upset, and here's Watts with it.
For sure, he wanted that one. He went after that hoop, too.
Robinson, too, from outside. He's got 8 points.
He's shooting the ball very well for him. I didn't know he was that good of a jump shotter from out front.
And I think the book on him is just that. That's Larry Steele. And the rebound taken away underneath by Robinson again. Robinson is a better rebounder this year than Walton. That surprise you? Stolen away by Hollins. Oh, those quick hands. Hollins coming up with Lucas. Let's see what he does. And an offensive foul against Hollins. John Vanek makes the call, and the crowd does not like it.
Slick Watts came down and played very good position defense. He beat Hollins to this position right here and established his position.
So there's the offensive foul. 2 team fouls against Portland. 5 already against the Jazz, as we told you. They'll go for the last shot. 13 seconds left to go in the period. Who will take it? Will Goodrich take it? Will they go inside? The guess is Goodrich might take it. He's the best outside shooter. He's going to take it. The rebound taken away. That's Owens underneath. It'll count if it goes, but it didn't go, as you saw. That's the end of the first period in Portland, Oregon. The Jazz battling against the Trailblazers. And at the end of one, it's Portland 28, New Orleans 22. The preceding announcement was brought to you as a public service by the National Basketball Association. We go to the second quarter. The Blazers lead 28-22. Jerry Gross along with Gus Johnson. Some substitutions, Gus. Lloyd Neal in the ballgame. He's still got the bad leg, but he is tough when he's well.
He comes in and does a very ample job for Walton, or if he comes in for Luke, he's a solid ball player, and he plays well. Doesn't make very many mistakes.
Tom Owens is still in the middle. He's 6'10". He is playing in the hole now against Joe Merriweather, also 6'10". That's Robinson up against Lloyd Neal. And Slick Watts guarded by Johnny Davis. On the far side, in for the first time, is Paul Griffin, a 2-year man, playing in the hole temporarily against Larry Steele. Maravich forcing the shot. That's Griffin with the rebound. Oh, he went up for the shot. Now let's see, they've called an offensive foul.
Yeah, I think he should have went right under the hoop with the shot. That way he might have drew the foul on him.
Number 5 draft choice for New Orleans, the big blonde kid in the corner, guarding Bob Gross. Number 30, Paul Griffin. That's Lloyd Neal. He is tough inside, good rebounder. That's Johnny Davis very quickly and blocked by Slick Watts. But it's taken back. They got to get it up before 10 seconds are over. They do. Tom Owens.
Mighty big hoop.
So it is now 30-22. The lead is 8. And that's Robinson. He hit 2 outside. Rebounded underneath by Johnny Davis. Down to the floor is Maravich. He's all right. Blocked partially on a fine play by Robinson, and out of bounds she goes.
He was standing there waiting on that one there.
The leading scorer in the first 2 periods, Walton had 11 and Hollins had 11. Top man was Truck Robinson with 8. For New Orleans, Davis misses inside. The rebound picked up by Truck Robinson.
He's doing a superb job inside on the defensive boards.
That's Maravich trying to get accustomed on the back line now to Slick Watts, who just was acquired from Seattle. Watts, who led the attack in Seattle, if you recall, trying to do it here. Merriweather. Lloyd Neal. Steele giving it over to Gross. In tight now to Owens, the backup center behind Walton, and he's fouled in the act of shooting.
Okay, here we go now. Bobby comes down, gives the ball up to Tom inside. He fakes and gets a foul right here on Merriweather.
Largest lead in the game by New Orleans was 3 early in the contest. The biggest lead so far was 10 points. For the Blazers, they're now up by 9, and you're looking at Tom Owens, who played in the ABA for a number of years. Owens has become the backup center behind Bill Walton. Robinson with a rebound. Owens out of South Carolina. That's Maravich with the ball. Merriweather going from 16.
Good. They've got to start moving the ball a lot more and penetrating the hoop. They've got to get something going to the hoop.
A 7-point lead for Portland. 31-24, 10-15 to go. We're in the second quarter. Johnny Davis working the ball well. Watch Portland on offense. Normally everyone moves. Lloyd Neal banks it in.
That's the key to their offense, too, is that they never stop moving. When Walton's in there, whoever's playing that hole, they give that ball right up.
Interesting to watch them now. They have moved Larry Steele as a guard against Maravich, so he's a swing man. Good pick and roll set up and dropped underneath on a pass that was really a pretty good pass.
Very nice pass. I think Merriweather was looking to the hoop before he looked at the ball.
Well, the kid from Southern Illinois couldn't handle it, and it goes over as a turnover, and it's 33-24, 9:40 to go. Here's Watts with a steal. He should go all the way and beat Gross. Gross with a great block, and they don't call a foul. Did he hit him with the body? What do you think?
No, I think he laid and got that one just as he released it. He could see him timing it.
Bingo from the corner.
That's what makes them so tough, boy. They take the ball from you, come back, and get something out of it.
There's a pick set up and foul on the play. Owens really dumped Maravich on the play. Pete Maravich has had only 2 points. Here's a first quarter score. Seattle 21, Golden State 25. Watch the replay here with Gross coming on the left.
Okay, this is what you call just perfect timing right here, going to the hoop.
He did not block it off the board. At the line, Maravich. And they start to sound off with a horn behind the basket, and Maravich stopped. So Maravich didn't want any part of it.
Like for them to ring that bell, just as he was about to shoot that ball, though.
Maravich averaging 28 points a game. He's the #1 scorer in the NBA. He has been held down to 5 points. 35-27. Jack Ramsey before the game. As Neal shoots outside, tipped back over to him. Tipped back by Gross. Over to Steele now.
He's everywhere on the floor.
Gross moves well without the ball. That's the former Kentucky star. Steele over to Gross. Good corner shooter. Bob Gross. And the lead is again 10 for Portland. Maravich bringing it up. That's Robinson. Griffin really fought from behind Owens to grab the rebound. Shows you a lot of muscle there. Hits the open man, and that's a dunk by Robinson.
You could see that one coming. He hung right in there, and this is what they've got to do. They've got to get more than one shot at the offensive hoop.
The hard-nosed kid, Griffin, inside.
Yeah, he looks like he's very strong, aggressive inside.
37-29, Portland leading. Bob Gross giving it over to Tom Owens, who tries to drive on Merriweather.
Very good move by the big fella. He come across there, and he lost his footing and still got the hoop.
So Owens, who played with 5 different clubs in 6 years in the ABA, comes in and makes his mark as Maravich counters. Maravich with 7.
And Pete's
Owens
has
scored 5. The lead is again 8. In the corner, Steele misses one. The rebound to Merriweather. He goes over to Maravich.
I'll tell you, he's a man that can do it all. He can break you wide open at any given moment.
7:50 to go, second quarter, and the Blazers lead the Jazz by 6. That's Neal, a little